Hello and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD, where we are here on this mountain because we have got some snowboarding to do. So let's go do that. Hi. I know, right? Oh, good. Sure. All right. Jerk gets an easy head start because he apparently just can go without needing to push at all. That's alright. He's easy enough to beat. You just gotta basically not fail anywhere along the line, because you go faster than him. The same is not true for the next round. And missed the treetops, but that's okay. Because there's just money up there, and we don't have any real need of that stuff. I mean, sure, it's nice, but we don't really have much to spend it on. For the next round, however, we will have to take the shortcut. Which definitely introduces a much larger chance of failure. Wow, really? I didn't even press a button to jump there. Link did that himself. Way to go, Link. You just completely screwed that up for me. Why did I get this lantern out? I don't need it. Like, seriously, I didn't press any buttons there. Link just decided to jump off the edge. And I mean, sure, I know he jumps when you go against certain surfaces, but that really felt like it shouldn't have happened. Anyway, let's just do it again. Thankfully, it only takes about a minute. Oh, that's right. Link automatically jumps on those. You don't have to do it yourself. And missed the treetops yet again. Though it was a closer miss that time. Really? And this just goes to show how slow Yeto is, that we were able to just completely fall off our board there and go back to zero speed-wise. And he still hadn't gotten very far in front of us at all. Okay, whoa. That's not where we want to go. Okay, as long as we don't just have Link decide to jump off the edge this time, victory is ours. Yep. So we absolutely have to take the shortcut next time. Uh-huh. Unfortunately, I don't think we're allowed to transform. Yeah, we can't transform in front of them. So we gotta go a ways this way. Oh, but we can't go a ways this way because freaking deep snow makes Link waddle like this. Okay. Apparently this is the exact spot where it's far enough. What's going on, Minda? Why are you freaking out? She's freaking out as if there were ghost rats on us. But there were no ghost rats. Alright. Now to do it again, but harder this time. Sure. And if we beat her, we get a heart piece. And unlike her husband, she doesn't use one of these ice leaves. She uses herself as a sled. Just goes face first, not faced. Face first down the mountain. Screaming all the while. She is quick. And she is actually going above the trees. So we have to make this. Otherwise, we lose. Okay, we've made it, so now we just gotta stay on track. No running into walls or anything. Link. Alright, we win. Barely. Uh-huh. Okay. Hooray. Okay. But... I'm supposed to not tell him, but... he was watching the whole time. He's right there, staring straight at us. You realize what this means, right? Anyway, I think if we actually just go inside... or maybe we can just go right here. Yeah, they're not looking over here. Sure. So where do I want to go next? Is there anywhere else where we need to do any double claw shotting? I don't know. Yeah, it's been a while since we've done any roll goal. Let's go do some of that. Because I do wish to catch that Hylian Loach. And to do that, I need the frog lure. And to get that, I need to do roll goal. So let's get in there, give it a shot. Hello. Yep. Whoops. It's been a while. Need to recalibrate my muscle memory. It's okay, I'll get it one of these days. Oh, almost. I know that so many times I've run into the problem of accidentally doing exactly this, and then you gotta kind of shimmy it back and forth in order to get back on track. And that makes it really easy to accidentally go over. Okay. Here's the real tricky part. And oops. Oops. Alright. Did that pretty well perfectly. Just needed to repeat on the other side, but... yeah, I really wish I could do this with a smaller controller. Or with, you know, an analog stick. That would be the ideal. Now, going to the sides using the gamepad is pretty terrible, because you gotta tilt it really far to actually get any results. Not a fan. Makes me wonder if, were I using the Pro Controller instead, they would let me just use an analog. And if so, I might actually just do that. Whoops. I am just throwing money down the drain. Though if memory serves, this is one of the harder ones. Mostly for that second little sloped bit. Because you gotta go down and come off right there. And also, it is super easy to accidentally tilt this thing forward or backwards while trying to tilt it to the side, because you gotta tilt it so far to the side. Like, my wrists are not built for doing this without actually, like, moving my entire arms, and moving your entire arms makes it a whole lot easier to not just do straight left and right. It's the distance you have to tilt the gamepad is the entire source of the difficulty here. Like, I can't get enough speed most of the time because of how far I have to tilt the gamepad. It definitely does not map one-to-one. So, like, I'm tilting it here. Now, to get it to this point, where you can see that the little in-game thing is tilted much less than 45 degrees. And yet, my gamepad was tilted much more than 45 degrees there. It's absurd. If you're gonna try and do motion controls like this, try and at least map it one-to-one, because otherwise... And it occurs to me that we actually have a solution to the whole needing to tilt sideways. Just remembered that I could do the camera. So if we get stuck in that little bit again, then I'll just have to tilt the camera so that I can tilt forward and back, because forward and back works much better. Need to get to that little part before I can get stuck there, though. Okay. Oh, come on! Again, it's that problem where it's super easy to accidentally tilt forward or back when you're tilting to the side. So I think the solution is just never tilt to the side. Whoops. Yeah, it's way more sensitive with the forward and back than the side to side. Like, here, it's actually pretty close to one-to-one, tilting towards myself. It's, of course, still not quite there, but it's close. Alright. Dang it. So I think moving it so I tilt up instead of down might actually be the way to go. I seem to be better at that. So let's nudge it over to the left just a tiny bit. Give ourselves more room for error, and there we go. Finally. All right. That took far too long. But that's okay. Let's get back in there. Oh boy. More of this garbage. Whoop. And we'll just carefully go over. And then we'll turn the camera. Yeah, I'm much better going forward than backward. Let's go to the left a tiny bit more. Dang it. Almost had it. All right. Oh. Let's tilt over to the side a little bit, get it more centered. And then we'll shimmy our way up. Oh. Yeah, if you got a shimmy, it's actually a lot tougher because you need the ball to pick up a lot more momentum that you need to bring to a stop much more suddenly. Whoop. Oh, I think this might have been the one where I jumped it. Yeah. Though it's clearly not going to be an easy jump. And I'd probably be better off just trying to do it normally. Wow, the ball just kind of bounced over. Alright, let's just try it legitimately. Whoops. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay. Just gonna try and always go forward. That's the key to success. Though occasional nudges to the left or right are acceptable. All right, now for the tricky part. Whoa there. Well, dang it. Pretty well screwed at this point. Yeah. The thing is, the gamepad does handle the forward and back tilt very well, but it doesn't handle sudden changes in tilt very well. Which is part of why, in Star Fox Zero, it is really easy to get your aim calibrated incorrectly. That's why they had to include a button to reset the calibration that you end up having to press pretty frequently. If you're trying to do a bunch of sudden movements to change your aim at things, it will get off-center. And that, my friends, is why gyro controls are not the best way to do things. Like, they can certainly be very good in a lot of situations. Like, the archery in Wii Sports Resort, that uses only the gyro. And it's pretty solid and actually quite enjoyable. But that's something where you're not aiming at anything suddenly. It's where you're going very slowly and deliberately. For sudden movements, the gyro is absolutely not the way to go. And that is why the Wii Remote came equipped with a pointer. The pointer can never get decalibrated because it's literally a camera looking at 2 infrared light sources. So it can always be accurate as long as it's close enough to detect them accurately. And there's no ambient infrared around. And that is why it was really good for aiming at stuff. That was its entire purpose. Gyros, on the other hand, not so much. Oh. Yeah. Okay. So now we can use the frog lure. And there is another set of roll goal stuff. Let's do it with a guide.
Okay.
There's another set of roll goal levels, but I don't know that we gain anything from doing them. So let's go ahead and change lures. We want the frog. Because I want to catch that Hylian loach. Which tends to hang out back here. Okay, stop. Let's see if we can find it. Where are the lilies? There's supposed to be lilies here. That's a pike. I mean, if you want it, it's yours, but you're certainly interested. But you're not going for it. What's the deal, pike? You like just looking at frogs? Oh, that's right. You're supposed to wait a while for the hook to set. So this isn't the right place. Where is the right place? Could have sworn this was it. Maybe we're just in the wrong season. Yeah, that's probably it. Yeah, that's definitely it. So let's go ahead and call it quits. Yeah. Yep. Uh-huh. So let's head on out. And then we'll have to head outside in order to change the season. And then we go inside. And the season should be different. Sure is. And we've got that lovely little rainbow. So I think the lilies should be over there now. But let's go ahead and swim over there to make sure before we go spending any money. But I'm pretty sure this is right. Yep, sure is. That's what we want to see. So the loach will be over there. So let's go rent us a boat from which to fish. And a guide to share the experience. Let's do it.
Okay.
And off we go. Now, there are some times of day where it's actually easier to do this because there's less reflection off the water. That's a big catfish. Less reflection off the water, which makes it easier to see what's under the surface. But we should be fine as we are. Now to change lures. And away we go. Oh, loach. Is that a real frog? It sure is. It would be silly if the real frog went for our lure. So I think the loach might be further over here. I know it's here somewhere. It's just a matter of finding it. Maybe we need to get a little closer. Okay. Oh, there it is. I think it might be a catfish. Oh, that is definitely the loach. And it will be mine. Just gotta get a smidge closer. Oh yeah, someone's interested. Whoops. Hopefully it didn't run away. Okay, good. Forgot to press down on the control stick. Oh, loach. Take a look. There's a frog over here. Fine. There we go. That should do it. Oh yeah, someone is interested. Grab it. Too early? Or too late? Or I might have, I tried pressing down and B at the same time. That might have been the issue. And I do believe the loach just moved super close to our boat. Yeah, there it is. So we actually need to... Okay, apparently scare it in that direction a little bit. That works. No, I don't want a bass. Where's the loach? There it is. We're still too close. All right. Trying again. Yeah, I think I basically treated that last cast like a smash attack when I was trying to set the hook. So I might have accidentally done the B button before the direction, or rather before the control stick input. Oh, Loach. Where did you go, Loach? Where is it? All the way over there? So it is. That's fine. We just gotta get closer. You will be mine, fish. Hold on, hold on. Come on, canoe. This canoe is tough to get going and tough to stop. Just like a real one, I suppose. Oh, someone's interested. There we go. And now, 'tis just a battle. Me versus fish. Apparently the Loach does jump a little bit. Wasn't much of a jumper till he started getting close-ish. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Let's let him get away a bit. Well, dang it. Alright, let's see if we can get him back on this hook. Where did it even go? There it is. Yeah, I freaking had it, but the land prompt appears for such a short span of time and pretty much doesn't appear again. If you give him any slack, he pretty much gets away. So it looks like he's not interested in taking the bait right now. That's okay. Give him a little while, he'll be ready for another frog. I kind of wish that you've seen me go the wrong direction in this canoe a few times. It's because I'm thinking of where to put the oar rather than where to put the canoe. Like, I want to stroke the oar forward to go back. So I press up on the control stick, and no, that's not how this goes. Where'd the Loach go? Is it over there? I don't see it. Where is it hiding? Where has it gone? Hopefully it hasn't gone too far. Okay, I think I see it. Yep. Gonna have to get closer so that we can actually cast in front of its face. Yeah, it was definitely much easier to land a fish in the Wii version, if only because you could keep your finger on the land button while also reeling. Whereas in this game, it's B to reel and A to land. Though this might be one of those cases where ZR doubling as A actually helps. Though, actually, it looks like ZR does not double as A while fishing, because pressing A does nothing. Well, actually, yeah, pressing A does nothing, but ZR along with B lets us reel super fast. Where'd the loach go? There it is. Just tough to see. Also, it seems to be a little deep. Might be tough to get it to notice the frog. Which makes sense. I mean, it did just have a bad experience with a frog. So this is basically the time of day where it's hardest to see under the water. So where is this thing? Oh, I think I saw it over there. Yep, it's just too deep. But you know what? That's fine. Gonna go ahead and call it quits for now. Because it's about time to end the episode. Plus, the fastest way to get the thing back and ready to be caught is to stop trying for a little while. Leave and come back, and it will forget that you tried to catch it. So yeah, that'll be it for this episode. Join us next time when hopefully we do catch that fish and then get back to actually doing things. Like maybe finding those pieces of heart that we're missing. I think we're still missing 4, maybe. We're missing either 4 or 9. I forget whether there's a boss and a dungeon later. I forget whether or not it gives a heart. I think it does, though. And if that's so, we're missing 4 heart pieces. But yeah. Fish and hopefully searching for those next time. See you then, friends.